Hi everyone, final video review for this week is for Retrospect, The Salvation of Mac Scott by AJ Forton. For any of you that didn't see the introduction video last week, you can still check that out. It's available on my blog or on YouTube on the channel or on my posts on Facebook. But for any of you that didn't see it, here's a quick look at the book. It is quite the drama, quite the adventure, so I hope you will go and check that out. So I have just posted my review, so if you would like to read that, there's a link in the description below, or if you're on YouTube, and if you're on Facebook or on my blog, then there's a link within the post. And this is the video review. So Retrospect, The Salvation of Mac Scott by AJ Forton. It is part 2 in a series, and you will need to have read the first part to fully understand Mac Scott's story and journey. It was a really unexpected thriller though. So Mac is still suffering and dealing with the aftermath of everything that she went through, and she still has much to accomplish. And that's what I'm saying. You'll need to really have read book 1 to fully understand why she's still dealing with all that and what all that is. So she's training really hard. She's got all the love and support from her family and friends, and she endures these tests and demons that still haunt her as she prepares to destroy them sort of once and for all. So she's faced with a new challenge in The Salvation of Mac Scott, and she gives it her all, knowing that, you know, she has to adapt if she's going to make a difference and save many lives, not just her own. So every second of the story was a thrill, experiencing Mac's continuing harrowing journey, and it is a really harrowing journey for her. She's kind of trying to find out who she once was, and develop and grow and get past everything and overcome all that haunts her. So she's got a lot to do, but I absolutely love that she can just stand up and be stronger every time, and she's really trying to defeat everything, so her inner battles and her external battles. She doesn't want the people who sort of destroyed her and destroyed others to succeed. So she's really determined, and she really did endure so much yet again. I've read the first part in this series, and that was really emotional. And when you realise how much Mac went through, to then go through it with her yet again on a different level, was quite the experience. But like I say, this is the second part in the Retrospect series, and you will fully benefit if you understand what happened in the first book. So to get that appreciation for Mac's full story, I definitely recommend reading that before you pick up the second part. Mac's just one of those characters you really have to admire. Mac, she's been through so much, and most people going through what she's going through wouldn't carry on. They would probably give up. She just continues to endure even more pain and stresses, and she does it all with the hope that one day they won't be there anymore and it won't haunt her and there won't be any of this to deal with. So it's very emotional going through all this with her. You do get that connection. You feel everything she feels. You feel her, you know, you're there with her in thoughts and sensations, memories, everything. But again, she was really strong. She was persistent. She doesn't give up. And even when there was, like, she takes knocks, like both physically and mentally, and you just think, wow, how can she keep going? I wouldn't be able to. And she's really, like, for the type of character she is, she's just a really strong role model. So the story, it does have many dark elements, as did the first part, and that's what I love. It's a really dark story, but AJ's really cleverly injected this humour to lighten the mood, and it mostly comes from Mac, but she's really good at it. And it gives a sense of achievement and growth for Mac, and it shows there is a lighter side to everything she's going through. She's finding ways to deal with it and not just let it destroy her. So she's using that humour in a way to try and bolster herself and be more capable of coping with everything. And she does. She copes really well with everything, past, present and future, because she has no idea what's coming, and neither do I. I know I could never go through what Mac does and come out of it with the hope and spirit that she has. So it's really something to experience that, and it's quite infectious and empowering for the reader to just see Mac's determination. It's there, right there for you, and you can experience it. You don't just read about it, you do experience it with her. So I really enjoyed the story. I'm excited for what the future holds for Mac. Up until now, it's all been unexpected and quite the surprise, and I can't see that changing. But I just hope she finds the happiness and freedom she deserves, because she really, really deserves it. So I'll pop a link in the description to Retrospect, The Salvation of Mac Scott, so that you can go and grab a copy of the book, which I hope you will. If you've read Retrospect, The Salvation of Mac Scott, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Please comment below. Let us know what you think of the second instalment of the series, because it's always great to hear your thoughts. And if you haven't read it yet, but it's on your to be read list, you're planning to read it, or you're now really intrigued and thinking, I want to read the series, or I want to read the second part, please comment below. Please let us know, because it's always great to hear what you're reading. And if you do read it, I hope you enjoy it. Bye.